We have Initialdrive, who's going to be playing his Earthquake, although he's been messing around with Kazuki a little bit. And then the winner of Losers Finals that we just saw, TakiTonfa. I'm trying to remember how the bracket went. Did these guys play each other? Yes, they did. They did. As a matter of fact, TakiTonfa sent Initialdrive to the losers. So now they get to play again. Let's see if TakiTonfa can make any adjustments to run this back. And I think I got that. I think I said that backwards. I think I said Initialdrive sent to losers. It's been a long day, guys. Okay, TakiTonfa with the run-up throw. This is a very patient matchup. These are both characters that excel at the long range. They both can do okay close up. Earthquake slightly more so compared to Jubei, but for the most part, these guys want to keep the distance. But when you're keeping the distance like that, the blocking becomes a lot easier to do. I mean, you pretty much can, especially for TakiTonfa, he can low block everything and be fine unless Earthquake doesn't jump in. That's punishable. If you ever seen Earthquake do that to you. Oh, Taki, why are you doing that so early? Anyway, with Earthquake's weapon flipping technique, between every one of those grabs, he does 4 in total. There's an 8-frame gap. So if you've got something that is 8 frames or faster, for instance, Charlotte's, TakiTonfa's getting a little desperate, man. This is not a good look. Not a good look. He only needs to hit Earthquake 1 time, though, but he's going to have to hit... Oh! Uses the invulnerable frames on the Buzzsaw to slip past TakiTonfa's attack and get the last little bit of damage he needed to close this one out. Good stuff. We're seeing Initialdrive use that Buzzsaw move a little more frequently lately. Seems like he's really starting to figure out when and where to use it. Earthquake being someone in the bit of the middle of the tier list, but Initialdrive staying strong with him almost since day one. He's got a few side characters here and there, but he is a dedicated Earthquake main and has put in quite the performance with that character at various tournaments up and down the Eastern Seaboard. And again, that weapon flipping technique with an 8-frame gap between each of the individual grabs, which is basically just a high block. If you've got some kind of move or button that's 8 frames or less, that's your time to do it. As soon as you see the block hit, just hit him. Hit him with something. For instance, Charlotte, she can do her heavy DP or her medium slash. Okay, that is a low. That one gets me every time. Initialdrive and I having somewhat of a rivalry. He's probably the person that I play the most, and gotta say, man, every match with him is tough. The Charlotte Earthquake matchup is can be a very, very frustrating one for both sides. But TakiTonfa looking a little more solid this match with this round. That first game was rough. He was looking really shaky, looking a little desperate, which he doesn't need to be. Like, yes, he's coming in from the loser side, so he's definitely got a lot more to make. Oh, again, I thought he would have hit on that. TakiTonfa looking like. Oh, I was about to say, I would have elected to not pick up my weapon. Okay, get a little fireball. I would have elected to not pick up my weapon because Initialdrive's health is so low that even just a regular melee attack would have done him over. And the thing about melee attack, when you're unarmed, your melee attacks have a ton of priority. It would have taken only 1 hit. I would have probably stayed disarmed and just gone for that single hit. Buzzsaw, there it is again. TakiTonfa trying to fight his way out of the corner, playing patient. Initialdrive backing off, giving him some space. Shouldn't have really done that. A jump in is going to cause him to eat a 6-6C. And now he, TakiTonfa's worked himself back into the corner. Initialdrive giving him some space. I can't quite understand why he's doing that. Probably, maybe he was attempting to coax TakiTonfa to go back onto the offense, but it seems like he's playing more of a reactive game to TakiTonfa. Big damage. Initial drive taking the second round. TakiTonfa can still pull this one out. He's sitting on a full rage bar. He just needs to play the space game. He needs to throw some fireballs. He needs to make Earthquake come to him. He's got to watch out for those. Like, that's so... You think like, oh, you could react to that? No, that one's actually pretty hard to react to. He eats 3 of them so far, causing him to lose almost half his life just off of 3 of those. A couple of jump-ins. I'm looking for TakiTonfa to do the high counter, but instead he's going to do a back throw, medium slash into DP, going on the offensive. A recoil is going to cause him to eat a low C. And now Initial Drive is free to just liberally pressure him and wait for that opening. It's 30 seconds left. TakiTonfa, of course, has to approach Initial Drive. Initial Drive can just use his buttons to keep him out. Okay. Attempts the high counter, has nothing to show for it. I think Initial Drive read that because he didn't push a button on that jump in. He instead waited to land and then do a low A. Second game, going Initial Drive. Making the score, I believe, 2-0. This could be a fast grand finals.
Jubei versus
Initial Drive looking really in control. He seems to be almost doing this set at his leisure. Okay, goes for the butt bounce, doesn't get anything off of it, but it's relatively safe, so he's able to get out of there without taking a damage, but he does eat a throw. Ooh, a whip throw. That could have been bigger damage. That could have been a bigger hit. TakiTonfa's nerves definitely showing. Here comes the weapon flipping technique. TakiTonfa electing to wait it out. Avoids the butt bounce, gets a JB. Goes for another JB, nothing there. Alright, so now this is where TakiTonfa wants to be. He's flipped it around. Now Earthquake has to come to him. And he's free to play responsive to him. 15 seconds. There we go. 6-6-C. Okay. Oh, there we go. Second. Nothing. And oh, he pushed a button. He pushed a button. It's 4. There's a 4 grab. Initial Drive doing 2 buzzsaws in a row, just trying to build up some of the chip. That's not going to do it. The chain was already out. That weapon flipping technique with a pretty long startup time. I believe it's 30 frames. All right, second round. Going to Initial Drive. Tournament point. TakiTonfa's going to have to dig deep if he's going to want to run this back. Weapon flipping technique. Nothing there. JC, nothing. 6-6-C, nothing there. Eats the dash, the 6-6-D. There we go. TakiTonfa trying to establish some sort of momentum. He needs to calm himself down. He's had some good rounds here and there. He's had some that look pretty convincing. He's got it in him. He just needs to calm down. There we go. One more hit is going to do it for Initial Drive. TakiTonfa electing to use his desperation. Oh, man. And that's going to be a fast 3-0 for Initial Drive. He's taking this week's Samurai Shodown Weekly. I believe this is Xanadu 329.